coverage you could count on. Working for Paris, France.
Hi, it's Carmen with a folktale from China called The Stolen Axe. One morning, a woodcutter went out to work and discovered that... What? His axe was missing! He looked all over the place. In the yard, behind the shed, in the shed, everywhere! Somebody must have taken it. But who? Just then, the woodcutter saw his neighbor's son standing in his own yard. The woodcutter glared at the boy, searching for telltale signs of guilt. Sure enough, the boy looked nervous. Hands fidgeting, eyes darting to and fro, obviously guilty. I can't prove it, but that boy definitely stole my axe. The next day, the woodcutter walked out his back door and tripped over his axe. He realized that, of course, this was the exact spot he'd left it. He looked over and saw the neighbor's son, who had suddenly lost his guilty look. The end.
It's 12 o'clock, and you're watching KCCI Channel 8 Des Moines, Iowa's news leader. With Molly Coon, Jason Hoffman, and meteorologist Mike Lozano. This is News Channel 8.
The case against a man authorities say could be the elusive Unabomber may have gotten a little stronger today after a search of the suspect's Montana home. Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining us today. I'm Molly Cooney.
And I'm Jason Hoffman. Federal investigators say they have found a partial bomb.
It's 10 o'clock. You are watching KCCI Channel 8 Des Moines. This is News Channel 8.
A farmhouse goes up in flames early this morning. 3 family members make it out. 2 others do not. Good evening and thanks for being with us tonight. I'm Cynthia Fodor.
And I'm Steve Carlin in for Kevin.
If it seems like you've been hearing about a lot of fires lately, that's because you know Martin Augustine has some advice for you.
And Todd Nagel has a special follow-up to Central Iowa losing its Spanish channel. There may be another option. That's when News Channel 8 at 10.
It's 5 o'clock, and you're watching KCCI Channel 8 Des Moines, Iowa's news leader. With Steve Carlin, Jeanette Trumpeter, and meteorologist Mike Lozano. This is News Channel 8.
Cubs home opener.
And it's again chilly. Good afternoon, I'm Jeanette.
You're on CBS.
1,000 times more powerful than other television radars. So powerful it shows you 66% more severe weather and can zoom in to incredible street level detail. Plus, it's the only television radar capable of detecting deadly tornadoes. One of the best of almost a half million dollars in your surveillance to keep you up to date. Super Dollar, only on News Channel 8 Weather.
By late in the day, some very light rain showers headed into the area, but rain this time instead of snow.
Looking forward to that. Thank you, John. Still to come tonight on News Channel 8 at 10, we'll show you how ginkgo leaves may soon help Alzheimer's patients.
And Southern bells are no longer a distant memory. We'll show you why next. Hello, kids reach you
You're watching News Channel 8, Iowa's news leader. With Evan Cooney, Jeanette Trumpeter, meteorologist John McLaughlin, and Heidi Soliday. Meteorologist John McLaughlin has been awarded the National Weather Association's seal of approval for excellence in television weathercast.
This evening we have nice south winds aloft, and that is keeping temperatures fairly steady. In fact, even a few locations bumping up a few degrees.
Lock up a kitty porn suspect in Dauphin County. You'll find out how they nailed him tonight on News 8. Police lock up a kitty porn suspect in Dauphin County. You'll find out how they nailed him tonight on News 8.
Father and daughter are dead, and tonight more questions. What caused the fire, and why were police tailing the car? The latest coming up in the first 11 at 11. Good evening, I'm Mary Saladna. Also tonight, take a step back in time as News 8 takes you on a ship that's bigger and faster than the Titanic ever was. West Washington search for murder suspects in Harrisburg. Police have a child pornography suspect, and one of the area's biggest stars is heading west. Join us for News 8.
You're watching Channel 6, WDSU TV, New Orleans. And now, Norman Robinson, Susan Rosger, AMS meteorologist Dan Milham with weather, and Skip Baldwin with sports. This is Channel 6 News Tonight.
They make their living poking fun at people, and tonight they're turning their pins loose on New Orleans. Also, you'll hear the story of a Chinese woman. She was smuggled into the U.S., and tonight she's still hiding. But first, people in this neighborhood are fed up with crime, and tonight they're taking back their streets. Good evening. I'm Norman Robinson.
And I'm Susan Rosgen. It's the worst possible problem when you know there are drug dealers on your own street, when crime comes often and openly, and you can't get anyone to do anything about it. Who live near Uptown in the Gerttown area. This is a neighborhood that
The News Center Early Edition. With Chris Petty in Fayetteville. Marisa Carver in Fort Smith. And the weather with Steve Gibbs.
Of a woman is found in a ditch this morning in Fort Smith. That's where we begin the News Center's Early Edition. Good afternoon. A Fort Smith man just doing his job discovers a horrific sight.
76 countries, and folks at Disney.
Yeah, it's always been my favorite.
Here.
That's our news. Be sure to be back tomorrow morning.
Chris and Steve will tell you how to get great vacation pictures out of those new disposable cameras.
That is at 6 on Channel 6 News today. Till tomorrow.